Why do we have to bash other men down because we've been hurt by one man or two men or whatever? Come on, there's nothing ever that makes me want to bash my people publicly. I mean, I'm just saying, hey, we got the power, sis. We hold the powers. You sitting on top of a gold mine, girl. Hush. Know how to use your lips at the right time for the right purpose. Hush.
Welcome to the BBC podcast reactions.
But I feel like the people was more attacking the character rather than her personally. You know what I'm saying? Possible to be mean to Halle. You know what I'm saying?
She seems like the sweetest girl.
Yeah, she's too sweet, and she really liked that in person. So it's like if people actually took the time to realize who's actually playing the Little Mermaid instead of just going off that she's black, I think they'd be like.
Every once in a while, we get reminded like how terribly racist America still is.
Yeah, I didn't know people was this racist. I didn't know this was.
Neither did I, dude.
I thought this shit was gone already. I thought that shit was gone. I thought Martin Luther King canceled that shit out.
I thought Martin Luther King canceled that shit out. It's
Halle Bailey's boyfriend, DDG, says he wasn't aware of racism was still an issue until the Little Mermaid backlash. I thought Martin Luther King canceled that shit out. Gotta break up with him. Gotta do it. Cause she may not get an STD, but she gonna get STS. Sexually transmitted stupidity. Gotta do it.
He said an MLK joke, and there was some backlash about that. How did you feel about it?
I didn't say a joke. Let's clarify that. I was saying it in a way of exaggeration. Like, damn, niggas still racist like this? What the fuck? This is crazy.
How did you feel when Amanda Seales, I think she went on record saying Halle should break
I thought that was lame.
Right. Why
I don't even know who that is, and that's not even no disrespectful shit. I genuinely do not know who that woman is.
Right.
Hella engagement on that post, though. I seen that bitch. I'm like, 10,000 comments.
Right.
What the fuck is this? Talking about breakup. How old is she? Like, why would you even be speaking on a young relationship like that? That shit is like...
She's 41.
41?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who? At your big age.
Right.
That's how you talking?
Right.
About a 24-year-old and a 22-year-old dating?
Yeah. I think she's a comedian,
I get it, but it's like, it was still lame.
Well, young man, geez Louise. Okay, for one, I don't think the guy was, I don't think he was joking. He was being more sarcastic. That's how it seemed to me. It seemed like he was being sarcastic about the whole MLK comment that he made. But just because you're being sarcastic don't mean that you can't receive the backlash and backfire from your being oblivious to what was going on and what MLK was about. See, a lot of our youngsters now, they go out here and do some of these things and say some of these things. And then, when people start, coming out and saying something against them and they don't like it or disagree, they don't disagree what they're saying, they get into their feelings or whatever. But you have to be knowledgeable about what it is that you're saying and get, grabbing, putting your thoughts and, putting them together like that.
I guess my opinion is a little bit different. I feel like I understood what he was saying, and but you're right. Sometimes we say things in jest or whatever, not realizing the impact it could have. I didn't take it that way. I didn't see nothing wrong. My issue is with Amanda Seales, because Amanda Seales and what she represents, which is toxic femininity, something we never talk about. We talk about toxic masculinity all day long, but we never talk about toxic femininity and the hypocrisy of the quote unquote feminist woke movement. Because here you got two young black people in love. This young man, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about him. But from what I've seen, he seemed like a decent young man. He's a YouTuber. He's popular. He's making money. Everybody know who Halle Bailey is. She just took a lot of backlash, unnecessarily, just for acting in a movie as a Little Mermaid. And he's defending his woman. What do we hear 24/7, 1,282 times a day? Black men need to support black women. You got to protect black women. Protect black women. This young king is standing up for his young queen, and because he made a joke that may have been taken the wrong way, or as he said, not a joke, but he was kind of, like you said, he was kind of being sarcastic.
He was
kind of tongue in cheek.
Yeah, and
because of that, now she should break up with him to go date who? Kodak Black, maybe? Yellow Beezy, like Like, what are we saying here? That's crazy to me. So that's the problem I had. My issue was more with what she said as opposed to what he said.
Yeah, I don't know really much about her. My first time ever seeing her, so I don't know a whole lot about that woman as well. But you know, those are just my thoughts about it. Jim Jamal, EQ, y'all got something?
I wasn't offended by what he said. I mean, a lot of the young people don't really know history. So, I mean, you can't be mad at him because he seriously thought Martin Luther King had ended racism, excuse me. So, I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is.
I got a problem with him saying that, even if it was tongue in cheek, because you leave the door open that it wasn't tongue in cheek, that it wasn't this. You got the backlash for it. We need to be on code, especially in public domain, public spaces. God damn. Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
I'm speaking truth. So the fact that, you know, that he wouldn't say that. I mean, it's certain things that we should not. You would never hear other races joke or tongue in cheek about certain people or certain topics, right? That should be the same in our culture, right? Racism, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just say you believe that he was talking tongue in cheek. He shouldn't have said it, right? Amanda, you know, the lady, I won't even mention her name, but she has a history of saying some foul stuff about, you know, black people as well. So I'm not taking what she's saying for, you know, it's a grain of salt either. But we need to be on code. Like, you ask me a question like that, you have to respond to it better. You wouldn't have the back end of it to even deal with. But I do believe that a lot of people truly believe that racism no longer exists.
Oh yeah.
They feel like, especially when President Obama got in office, all of a sudden we didn't gain nothing with Obama. I'm gonna put that out there. I know a lot of y'all are gonna come after me. Let's go. But so no, I don't. But again, as B-Dub alluded to, it kind of pitted another black man and black woman against each other. It didn't have to be that way. Unnecessary internal griping slows us down, and we got to cut that out, right? We can't be focused on where we need to go collectively because we got this kind of perception of internal fighting. Black men and black women don't have an internal problems with each other. But if you listen to certain media outlets, that's the spin. And it shouldn't be. So I don't have a problem. Like, I got a problem with what dude said. I'm gonna be honest. When he said that, even if it was tongue in cheek, you shouldn't have said it. Be on code. I've always said, probably every show, every other show, black people are not on code. We don't have to have no meeting. We don't have to put out no post. But when you speaking, especially in public, especially if you're a public figure, don't say nothing against your own people in any cause, because no other race will do that. Only us.
But G-Man, let me ask a question. So doesn't that apply to her as well? Wouldn't on code be more like if she'd have posted and said, "Young man, bro, come on, you got to do better than that," or whatever. That's cool. But his girlfriend should break up with him because he knowingly or unknowingly, however, whether he meant it, whether he was joking, however, because he said Martin Luther King ended racism, that his girlfriend should break up with him.
No. So as I stated earlier, I don't agree with her either. So I'm not taking her side of it because she has a history of saying vile things against black people.
Crazy
I'm not
stuff.
taking her side at all. Let me be clear on that. I'm not taking her side on it. I'm saying they both should have moved and behaved differently. Both of them.
That's fair.
Where do these women come from that's speaking against black men? Where do these women come from? We got Malika Andrews. Who is this lady now? Whoever she is, whatnot, a woman who just said something about this kid. Where are these women coming from? All these women are saying bad things about black men. They coming out of the woodwork all over the place, man.
They are all middle-aged to upper age, single, women who have hit the wall because they fell for, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, right? Because you know, you feel bad for people. These women, they fell for the okie doke. They fell for the ops of believing that we don't need black men. We can do it, whatever.
Yeah.
All of this modern woman talk, boss chick, whatever.
Yeah, independent.
It's all well and fine when you in your 20s, but it's like they hit 30 and that wall is coming 100 miles an hour. They hit 30, 35, and it's a wrap because you've trained yourself to follow this ideology that's, first of all, not real. Men need women, women need men, period. Like, I don't know what the argument is about that.
Right.
Like, there's no argument. And you know, you want to go into the pronoun sector, whatever, that's all fine too. Partners need partners, so we can be fair. I don't want to get canceled. People need people. We're just gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
But, views of B-Dub do not necessarily
but nah, but for real though, you know, people need people, men need women, women need men. But you know, if you follow that ideology and then it, like I said, it seems all well and good, and maybe it is well and good, but then you get to a certain point, you start feeling regret. And we already talked about this a million times. Black people will never admit to any mistakes. You know, you could have 10 kids by 10 men, and some way, somehow, you're gonna find a way to praise yourself and make it seem like you didn't do that bad. You could get 10 women pregnant, 10 different women pregnant, and you're gonna find a way to make it seem like you're not a bad guy or that you did. Like, we don't admit to our mistakes. So once they hit that wall, now, instead of admitting that they was wrong, they just turn and attack everybody else who is doing it right. These kids young, they dating, they living their life, they potentially building something together. Will they go the distance? Maybe not. That's dating. But they out there living their life and enjoying each other and supporting each other and being there for each other, which she didn't have that because she chose otherwise. She chose career and this and that, whatever. And that's how I feel about it. And I'm not just saying that towards her. I'm saying that to like a lot of these women that feel this way, that say this kind of stuff. Because if you look at the facts are there. Like if you go down the list of the majority, not all, let me say that, not all, but the majority of women who have that type of mentality, who attack black men constantly, always putting black men down, check their resume. It's just bad relationship after bad relationship, or very long, extended times of singleness.
The
like
views of B-Dub do not necessarily reflect.
Hey, we're gonna keep it real, baby. And that don't go. That's not for everybody. There's
we at the Burning Toes, we love all women, regardless of your age.
The black community, we are under attack.
800,
we are under attack.
Valuable. We love you all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
We love everybody.
We love all of y'all.
But man, it's heartbreaking to see that, you know, we are being attacked. Our families are being attacked and torn down from every angle you can go. It's like we on a pool table. We're that black ball on the pool table surrounded by all these different colored balls. And the white ball, the white ball is knocking all the balls off the table or whatever. You know what I mean? We the black ball, man.
I know, man. You just said that too many times now. Come on.
Balls talk now.
But we get it from every angle, man. We get it from every angle. We get it from every angle, man.
I'm only familiar with two balls. That's it. That's
you gotta grab. Wait.
Oh my God, TMI. Oh my God.
All the ball talk. That's enough. We got it.
I mean, he like rubbing in the balls, ain't he?
Yeah, the balls. The balls. And he's doing his hands like, look at it.
He's just trying to enunciate balls.
We got it.
Yeah, man, but we get it from every angle, man. We get it from every angle. Everywhere we go. Say it again.
Y'all can't catch a break. And you know what? That's what's so disheartening about us, especially as black people, and particularly women. Why? Why do we have to bash other men down because we've been hurt by one man or two men or whatever? Come on, there's nothing ever that makes me want to bash my people publicly. I mean, we can have conversations, we can have a debate, but to just put us down generally, no. That's what other races see, and that shows division, within our community, and it just makes us look even bad. I mean, sisters, hey, if one bad apple, you got to hold to one bad man, keep trying until you get it right or something. But come on, just to put all our brothers down, you guys are already up against so much. And I'm serious. That is a pet peeve of mine. I will not engage in a conversation where we tearing each other down and we turn our brothers down. Not me. I won't do it.
With you, EQ. You a
know what I'm saying?
I'm like our kids are not. Seriously, we can talk about a lot of things. We're not finna bash our brothers. We not.
Right.
Just not. I don't care how sorry they are or what they have, what they don't have. I'm just being honest. We're not gonna. Just tell the truth. We're not gonna do that, sis. Because we need our brothers. Little do we know. And that's one reason why our brothers. That's one reason why our brothers go over there and test the waters elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, sisters, we got to learn how to build them up. Yeah, I said what I said, and I stand on it. 10 toes down and bars none. And so, I'm serious. We got to learn how to lift our brothers up, because when they step out that house every day, they already got strikes against them. People won't even have a conversation, but they've already been prejudged. Oh, he's a thug. He's a gangster. He's this, he's that. He's sorry. He's a criminal. No, we got to learn how to value and appreciate our men. We wonder why we run them off. Shut up sometimes. Praise that man. Encourage him.
Round of applause, Mr. Know-It-All. Hit the button. Saying. And sisters, if you got something to say, you come on here and say what you got to say. Because I'm gonna set you straight. Put your chest out. Be quiet and lift that man up. Because guess what? Because a lot of us, I'm gonna just be honest, a lot of us, we go out here and mimic learned behaviors because we saw our mamas, our aunties, our grandmamas dogging these brothers out. No, thankfully, I didn't grow up like that. Because no matter what my grandfather did, my grandmother held him down. So come on, sis, we gotta lift our brothers up. We gotta love on them. Hey, we can make these brothers do whatever we want to do if you know how to play your cards right, sis. I'm telling you what I know. Shut your mouth and do what you're supposed to do, sis. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yoga.
I'm just saying, hey, we got the power, sis. We hold the powers. You sitting on top of a gold mine, girl. Hush. Know how to use your lips at the right time for the right purpose. Hush. Now, the views and opinions of Pamisha. I'm just saying.
They do represent those.
I am bougie, and I support this message.
Yeah.
Just say this fool got balls. Yeah, see, I'm just saying we gotta think about it, y'all. Think about it. Just be quiet.
Yeah.
Your lips, you were giving those lips for a purpose. To uplift, to encourage, to give life, to put to sleep.
Yeah, we don't get no disagreement here, EQ.
See what I'm saying?
No disagreements here at all. Yep.
I'm passing out lessons all day, every day.
Hey, for real. And before anybody asks or getting their feelings, yes, we keep that same energy for men that act that way too. But we talking about the women right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yep.
All right. I guess we go ahead and close this one out. But yeah, that's good conversation. Good topic there.
Absolutely.
Great topic.
Excellent.
Yep. Great.